Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Karolina Strzebonska. I am a PhD student at Jagiellonian University Medical College in Poland, and I am also a member of the Research Ethics in Medicine study group. Now I'm going to present my work about publication and reporting of clinical trial results across academic medical centers in Poland. The results of completed clinical trials are particularly important for trial participants, who often put themselves at risk to generate new knowledge. However, the results can remain unpublished for years. The problem of not reporting clinical trial results was mentioned in 2016 in The Atlantic by a participant who 19 years earlier took part in a trial testing a heart implant. The author of this article says that still the results of the trial have not been disseminated, and she will live with the implant and never know how it actually works. The clinical trial results inform not only patients but also clinicians, researchers, policymakers, and they are crucial for decision making in evidence-based medicine. Results reporting is also an ethical duty. However, the World Health Organization reports that currently about 50% of completed clinical trials remain unreported. The World Health Organization also recommends to disseminate the results by both publishing them as an article in a peer-reviewed journal and posting them as a summary report on the clinical trial registry like clinicaltrials.gov. The performance of reporting clinical trial findings has been particularly poor across universities in European Union. About 89% of trials sponsored by academic institutions and completed between 2004 and 2016 were not reported on time. The problem of underreporting has been discussed on international and European level, and it is still valid. Now, it is time to analyze this problem on the national level. Some countries like Germany, the USA, France have already started to act in this direction. And I focused in my research on my country, on Poland. And the aim of my study was to establish rates of results, publication and reporting for clinical trials completed between 2009 and 2013 across all academic medical centers in Poland. Academic medical center was defined as a medical university or medical institution with one or more teaching hospitals. In Poland, there are 13 academic medical centers, 9 medical universities, 3 universities with medical college, and a center of postgraduate medical education. To retrieve clinical trials conducted in these centers, my research team used the aggregate analysis on clinicaltrials.gov and manual search to identify all interventional clinical trials. We searched for the results reporting on the clinicaltrials.gov website. For each of the included studies, a publication was searched independently by two researchers in a four-step process on clinicaltrials.gov, PubMed, Google Scholar, and Web of Science. We included 305 interventional clinical trials conducted across 13 academic medical centers. And some of these trials were conducted by more than one AMC. And this table presents the number of trials conducted by the given medical center and dissemination of the results within 1 year and 2 years of study completion. Dissemination by posting results or publication. And this is the same table, but all the results are visible on the slide. And the Medical University of Łódź conducted the largest number of clinical trials in the analyzed time period. The highest rates of reporting results on the registry website within the year of study completion had Collegium Medicum in Bydgoszcz. That was 16%. The highest rates of publishing results with 2 years after a study completed had Medical University of Białystok, more than 58%. And what can be the most interesting when we consider the number of trials, the lowest rates of reporting their results with 1 year had Jagiellonian University Medical College. At the university I'm doing my PhD. Of the 305 included trials, 39% posted summary results on clinicaltrials.gov and about 8% did it within 12 months after trial completion date. Still, more than 6 years after all these trials ended, 58% of them have not posted their results. We performed an extensive manual search of results publication in journal articles to find as many publications as possible. And overall, 71% of trials had published their results via journal publication. And if we merge these both results together, summary results on the registry and publications, 80% of trials had disseminated the results by reporting them in the registry or publishing them as an article. And the most striking result is that of the 305 investigational clinical trials completed between 2009 and 2013 across Polish academic medical centers, only 4 trials would meet both criteria to post the results within 12 months of primary study completion and publish them as a journal publication within 24 months of study completion. So only these 4 trials would meet both criteria which are recommended by the World Health Organization. All in all, more than 6 years after all studies completed, 20% of these trials had not disseminated their results. Delayed dissemination and non-dissemination of trial results, among others, negatively affect decision in healthcare and leave recruited participants without information whether the therapy actually works or not. Moreover, it wastes public resources. Posting summary results on the registry website allows the research findings to be accessible to everyone. Moreover, the results are presented in the same format, which reduces reporting bias and limitations arising from journals' various requirements on maximum number of tables or article length. And despite the fact that sharing study results via clinicaltrials.gov is not as complicated and time-consuming as publishing a peer-reviewed journal article, our analysis showed that the rates of timely reporting of summary results in the clinical trial registry had been particularly low. And the reason is that maybe researchers are afraid that posting summary results in the results section on clinicaltrials.gov will deprive them the chance to publish the same results in the journal. Another possible reason is that researchers in academia are required to publish in peer-reviewed journals and not necessarily in registries and databases. And what can be done? The rates of dissemination of clinical trial results may be increased, for example, by developing national and institutional policies highlighting the ethical duty to publish the results within 2 years after trial completion date. Timely and unbiased results reporting should become a core principle of guidelines defining good scientific practice. If you are interested in this work, you can read the full publication in the BMJ Open, and you can also read about these results on Transparimet. Thank you for your attention. I am open to answer your questions.